Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and good morning to the media fraternity. We thank you for your presence this morning. I would like to give you the brief history of Abola, that is Nunuwe, of which the chief is a dynasty. The house is a dynasty for Abola traditional area. The origin of the Ni Ahene Nansedu Nunu stool is studied in traditional history, but from the mass of available evidence, both oral and written, it is clearly established that three brothers, Ni Ahene Nansedu, Ninunu, and Ashifu, together with their four sisters, were people that arrived in Gan State, namely Amankwanwa, Abekan, Mansa, and Kuruwa, migrated from their ancestral home, Abola, occupied Abola, Edina, and settled with the Gans in about the 18th century. They were accompanied by a large erection of position of a pertinent demanded. Ni Ahene Nansedu was given a piece of land by the Paramount stool of the Gans and built a dwelling place at the present site, known as Abola, Batashi, or Quarters. As an astute businessman, Ni Ahene Nansedu is cooperated with his brother, Ninunu, did a flourishing trade mostly in fishing and weathered consistently influence in the community in which they lived. Ni Ahene activities were further extended by taking an active part in every leading role which had the interest of the Gan State in general. His sterling qualities and devotion to duty earned him the enviable position of Atofuche, or backbone of the Paramount Castool. In this capacity, he became the custodian of the king's armory and of the treasury and distributed gunpowder, rationale, etc. to the army in time of war. Ni Ahene was in fact a general of the Gan State. On the demise of Ni Ahene Nunu, he was customary succeeded by his brother Ninunu, who had the longer reign as Abola Mantse. Ninunu, by this power and leadership, occupied with sense of unity, duty, raised the standard of the Abola stool to a higher staff as officially until his death. Ninunu was succeeded by Ni Anu Nunu, son of the late Ni Asiedu, who reigned during the period of kingship of Ni Taki Tayua and Ni Taki Obri. Ni Anu was out of office for a short spell following the dismemberment of the Ni Taki Obri, but was subsequently recalled. He was on the stool as a Ahene monastery when he died in the about 1921. And was buried in his private house at Agbogoshi near the railway terminal in Accra. Further, it has become necessary for the Abola Dzaase Council to come out this time to make known to everybody that Ni Ahene Nunu was the 12 chiefs of Abola traditional area as a paramount. The Akwacha way, stroke Otuadan way, that is called not known in traditional circle of the Gan State. And they have no royals. They have no royals except as a chairman given to them by the late Taki Obri. The people of Akwacha family, they were slaves which they served under the Taki Obri and Nancy Edu, and were brought from Ayigbe in Angra after the 1826 war. They were brought from Ayigbe in Angra war after 1826 war. They served under the late Taki Obri and Nancy Edu. During that time, later of that time, they got married and the name was given to them Nunu. So they have no right. They have no right as a chieftaincy in their custodians. The name Nunu was given to them during childbirth. So they have no any lineage to the throne of Abola traditional chieftaincy. We would like to set the record straight that while the installation of a chief of Abola, chief by the said Mangona family, of which they have no lineage, and we would like to know whether they have any chief during that time. If that, they should tender an evidence that shows that they occupied the throne.
Yeah.
The current occupant was Ni Ahele Nunu, who is the 12th chief of Abola traditional era.
Yeah.
Was rightfully gazetted a member of the Ghana Traditional Council, of which is a member and Atofuche to the Ghana Mantse.
Yeah.
The current claimant, Akwachewe, as they have no Abola, they have no place in Abola royal family.
Yeah.
It is rather the residence of Adako Nunu, after being married to Reverend Solomon of Methodist Church, that earned them that Nunu that they are called.
Yeah.
By the authority vested in the office and on behalf of the entire Abola Traditional Council, we made this definite declaration to refute any falsehood that affirm that we are unequivocally stated for the public record.
Yeah.
The only legitimate, customarily installed and gazetted Paramount chief of Abola, he also known the Atofuche of the Ghana state,
yeah,
who is Ni Ahele Nunu, the 12th of Abola Traditional Council, Abola Traditional Era, sorry. He is alive, in sound health,
yeah,
and actively discharge his sacred duties from the Abola Royal Palace.
Yeah.
The Abola Traditional Council is in perfect harmony with the Ghana Traditional Council. Remain insoluble, united behind our legitimate chief. Our focus is on progressive development of defined forces. Under the active leadership of Ni Ahele Nunu III,
yeah,
we are pioneering initiative in youth employment, responsible investment, and community welfare development.
Yeah.
We call on the media and the public to disregard the malicious rumors that new Abola Mantse has been installed.
Yeah.
The Abola stool is occupied, vibrant, and focused on the humorous manner. The Abola stool is occupied, vibrant, focused on the future development.
Yeah.
This is from Abola traditional era. Further, we wanted to know whether they belong to this clan, the Akwachewe, whether they have the right to occupy the state, the seat.
Yeah.
On that merit, they have taken us to various courts in Kumasi, of which we have mourned, yeah, of their late so-called Mantse. We won them on 3 occasions, yeah, from Kumasi, later on the appeal at Kumasi, and later also we came to Accra, yeah, where we defeated them down without any response. Yeah. Now we have the court issues, the court rulings, of which we intended as an evidence for everybody to know that we, the Abola Mantse, has the right to occupy the various occupants, yeah, in this state. Furthermore, we wanted to know from them that we gave them the name Nunu after the childbirth of which their great-grandfather was serving as a slave under the Taki Obli. Yeah. They have no right to occupy any seat in Ghana, in Abola traditional area. Yeah. They have no lineage, they have no problem. So we call on the media and the general public to let everybody know that they have no right to install any chief in Abola contest. Thank you very much.
Yeah.